Hey guys, it's Floral today. I'm doing my first ever speed build, and this is actually the house my Sims from my Sims 3 all-in-one Let's Play will eventually be moving into. So as you can see, I was trying to figure out whether I was going to use a deck or just a platform, and I ended up just using a platform. I think it is called, I don't know. And I was trying to figure out what the front of the house was going to look like. And it is quite a big house. The lot type is massive because I wanted them to have a bigger garden. As I don't want them to have too big a family, like I want them to be like 4 Sims and maybe 1 or 2 pets, so you know. I was trying to figure out what I would want on the outside of the house, and I ended up going with, you'll see it in a minute, I was going through all the new stones that I got with expansion packs, and I ended up going with just like a simple one. And choosing the door was like hard. And you can see I keep turning move objects on and off because it wasn't working. So I couldn't place stores on the platform, and just like, okay, cool. I might end up redoing some parts of this house when I actually move my Sims into it, depending on what their family is like at the time. Because I might give them like a sunken living room if I... maybe not, I don't know. So now I'm just placing these windows from university, I think. No, they're not from university. Supernatural? I think it's supernatural, I couldn't see. And I always place the windows in exactly the same place on the first and the second floor. And I wanted to put this bench to some use because I've seen those people like talk about this in their actual gameplay and think that they don't know what they're going to do with it, so I put it on their porch because I thought that was cute. And I found this little candle, yeah, there it is, and I just made it white. But I ended up not liking that, so that does go, and the bench just switched to the other side at some point, but I don't know when. And for the lights, I actually used the circle ones, and yeah, you can see there, I was trying to play around with where I was actually going to put the everything, because I put the kitchen there at first, but I changed my mind, and I think that ended up being like a utility room and a study. I'm not quite sure, so I put the kitchen in the corner, because the shape of this house reminded me of a house that I used to play in all the time, so it kind of looks like that, but it kind of doesn't, because there's more rooms at the same time as there's less rooms. I don't really know. So yeah, this is the kitchen. It's really simple and I really like it. I just added the microwave from university, and just a trash can. And it takes me forever, as you can see. I couldn't figure out where the fire alarm was, but I found the burglar alarm like really easy. But I found it in the end, so it was all good. And then I was going to add some wall art and pictures, but I decided just to end up using these like 4 trees instead, because I thought it was cute. Because I might just put a bunch of pictures on, because as you can see there's like a really plain hallway, and that is where I'm going to place the family pictures, so I can't wait for that. And yeah, I was just experimenting with where I was putting everything. On my second floor, there's a second floor by the way, on the second floor I couldn't figure out where I was going to put any of the rooms. That was just me looking at how big that TV is, because I haven't looked at it before. But that TV I fell in love with. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, and it's like gorgeous. I love it. It's like beautiful. But yeah, I'm just placing, basically the kitchen, dining room and living room is all in one room. The study, and there's like a little small gym area, but it's not really a gym, it's just got like 2 things in, but you know, oh well. And yeah, you can watch this. It took me forever. I couldn't change the swatches on the chairs, it just was not working. I ended up changing the floor, which I hadn't even done yet. Oh, I did the floor on the wallpaper late. And I'm actually going to have to move that table at some point, because I do want, there's 4 bedrooms in this house, and I do want them to have a sun, and it will be a sun. So I will probably do like the whole apples, the apple one, I think it's apples. Yeah, that's, you can see I just messed around with the porch, and I couldn't decide where to put the other window, but I don't think there even was another window in the end. I'm not sure. But here I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah, so this is the area I'm going to be making all your separate rooms in. So I wanted to add more than one toilet because there is 2 toilets in this house. I'm just adding all the lights in now. These are like free and they provide really good lighting, so I recommend using them. You just go test and treats enabled true, and then you put by debug, and there should be like on build and buy mode there's like a question mark thing, and you click on that and then you can get it. And now you can see me trying to decide what doors to have. I haven't actually played in this house, which I've probably got to do because I might have to rearrange some stuff. Also, don't comment, on the second floor I forgot to actually add in any of the doors. I know where the doors are going to go. Like, I left spaces, I just didn't add them in. Yeah, I'm just quickly moving that wall and then making it the bathroom and the, I guess, laundry room. There is just laundry stuff in there and a toilet because I needed more than one toilet in this house. If it's 4 Sims, why not? I'll probably end up adding more to this house as well because I always add more to my homes. I just tend to expand them a bit, and yeah, now I'm starting to use wallpaper, and I love that flat wall. It was like, I love it. And then I add some tacky posters, like a cat calendar and yeah, footballer. And I was going to add another one that came with late night, but I ended up not because it was like massive. I was going to add a mirror, but I didn't. I don't like that mirror very much. Oh, I also added some blinds in. And this is me deciding where I was going to put the office area and the gym. So I got the 2 rooms out. And then all I had to do now was actually decorate them. I actually deleted that wall in the end. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't like it. So this is the really open corridor. I might add like some small skill building stuff. I kept on going out of the house, by the way. That happened several times. So I really like this house, and I really liked that desk a lot. I couldn't decide on what desk chair to go with, and I think in the end this house ended up being like 40,000 simoleons, maybe more, maybe less. And I ended up with one desk, a bookshelf, a piano which I actually moved, and that I don't know what it is. I ended up putting a bookcase instead of the piano there, and I ended up moving the door to the gym to the side. I have not tested this house out. I've got to do that. And I'm just adding the floor. This is the same floor throughout the entire house. I didn't change it once. And now I'm on to the second floor. As you can see, I struggled with this, like a lot. I couldn't decide where I was going to put the rooms, so I ended up doing what I sometimes do when I'm completely stuck. I put just the furniture out, I lay it out, and then I section it off. It works, so not really going to complain. But it was just like, it was not working at all. Yeah, I go into build and buy mode, and I start with the bathroom, which I end up switching around, and there's not actually a bathtub in this entire house. I might add one outside, because I do want, because we do have a dog, the family does have a dog, so yeah, that part hasn't been uploaded yet, but yeah, they get a dog. I think it's a dog. Yes, dog. Yeah, I went out of it again. So this is going to be the son's bedroom. There's a small bookcase underneath, which I think is really cute, and a beanbag, which I don't actually know if you'd be able to use, but it was cute, so I added it. Yeah, I then just made that into a separate room, added a desk and a desk chair, and I added a laptop, and I just kept it really plain and really simple. It doesn't stay yellow, trust me. Oh yeah, I just added like a little plant pot. I love that plant pot. And I went through, I was trying to find something else to add into his room, but I couldn't decide. So it's really plain. I couldn't think of any skills I really wanted to build. I don't know what he's going to do. I was going to add a snowball, but then I didn't. It depends on his personality actually, and what I actually feel like. I wanted to add a karaoke machine, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm redoing the bathroom now. I then work on the parents' bedroom, And this was actually going to be Ava's bedroom, but I decided that she'd probably have a more smaller one because of her traits. She was going to be like a diva, but she isn't. She's going to be like a really nice person. She is. So yeah, this is Ava's room. I couldn't decide on what bed to use. Like, I loved that colour of one of the more expensive beds, but I didn't want to give her a double bed, so I just got, I just got that bed. I'm literally obsessed with that one. That's when I always use it. I need to get some custom content beds because I always use the exact same thing. So I'm adding a desk, and I do move the keyboard into her room. And she also has a poster and just some like cute small stuff. Like, it's not exactly a really expensive house. Like, it's expensive, but it doesn't look as if it would be. So I had that poster, but I ended up moving it because the window didn't like it. And this space up there, you can see it's really plain. I don't know what I'm doing with it. I'm probably just gonna leave it, add a bunch of plants, a bunch of junk. I'm just going through and deciding on what wallpaper I'd use for everyone. I ended up making hers like slightly yellow and slightly lighter. Yes, it's like a creamy white. And I add some mailing around the stairs. This is when I add the garden. Like, it is large. They might end up with a pool, but I wanted like a bunch of trees around it. And I ended up having to add a door, which is like really random. It doesn't fit in with the house, but it's there, so let's just go with it. And then I had like a bunch of family activities. So you've got a barbecue because it's quite near the kitchen, so I thought, why not? Fire pit, bonfire, water balloon fighting thingy, trampoline, and the football golfing. Oh, and the ping pong table. Yeah, and here's I'm adding the trees. And I wanted to add like a tree house in the back, so I do that. It's very secluded and you can't actually get to it. I never thought about that. Oh, I also added like the little unicorn toy, and it's so fluffy and it's really cute, so I had to. I really wanted to use a trampoline in this house, so I did. And I'm just changing the roof, adding all the windows, and finishing the house. So the screenshots are about to come up. I really liked how it this house ended up, even though I forgot the doors, which I actually need to do at some point. Otherwise they're coming to us like, just go to your bedroom. Like, nope, no door, can't do that. So this is the entire house. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the speed build. I actually need to go through and test the house at some point, but I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to watch my Sims 3 all-in-one Let's Play. It will be on the screen right now, so you can see when they actually move into this house. Bye!